And it's another day of Craig Goes Cycling, and it's another day at, guess where? Darley Moor. I really do need to just move here. I know, hang on a minute. This is Dan's mate.
You're right, mate.
That's Triathlon Dan's mate, Mr. Tunnicliffe.
Oh, I can't be on other channels.
Is that it? Are you signed exclusive deal to Triathlon Dan then?
No, I'm kidding, mate. How are you feeling after last week?
I'm feeling a lot better, thank you. Yeah. Grade 2 tear in my left hamstring, little whiplash. Apart from that, I'll be all right.
I take it you're not riding today then?
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
I won't be racing again till May, I don't think.
Okay.
So.
Well, I hope the recovery's quick for you, mate.
Thank you very much. So, Mr. Tunnicliffe, what are you expecting to do today? Because you had a top 10 last week, didn't you, I think?
Yeah, you see, this is the thing. Like, I'm in two minds. Am I going to be building on that and getting a better position? Or have I got a lot to live up to and then I'll be disappointed if I can't come at least 5th again?
You've got a lot to live up to anyway, because, you know, you're Triathlon Dan's right-hand man nowadays.
Yeah.
So that, you know, big channel.
Yeah.
Big following.
And I'm doing the video on my own today as well, because Dan's not here. He's just sent cameras for me.
Well, that's it. Well, the pressure is all on you today, on your shoulders. So I'm sure you'll do Dan proud.
Absolutely.
So have a good race.
Yeah.
Stay safe. Stay upright.
And obviously, I'll come to watch this video as well.
All right then, mate. Cheers.
Yeah,
Take
see
care.
you later, mate.
Right. What we're going to do now, we're going to nip over here and we're going to find Mikey from Vela Bavarian, who was supposed to race in today's Cat 4 race. Would you like to explain to us why you're now doing the 3-4 race instead of the 4?
Yeah, a bit of a scuffle over there, mate. Forgot my shoes, didn't I? So I've had to drive back home about half an hour, 40 minutes, pick them up. So yeah, I'm going to try my best to tag on with the 3-4 lads and ladies.
So last week as well, you sort of came down in that little melee, half an hour into the race. I saw your knees were both a bit badly scuffed up. How are you feeling there?
Okay now, a little bit of whiplash at the beginning of the week. I think I came off a little bit better than yourself. I think you hit, I sort of slid, so I've got more scabs and abrasions. But yeah, I'm healing well. Hopefully I'll try and keep them looking out.
Right, well I'll go and get his number pinned on for him, and then we'll see what's happening in the Elite 123, which is on at the moment. See you in a bit.
Can you hear me? Believe me. Take your time, don't leave me.
The Elite 123s are out now. We're probably 20 minutes into a 1 hour race. At the front we've got two definite separate groups, separated by about 15 seconds. I think the lead group has got, I think about 8 or 9 in it. Probably the same in about group 2, with one guy in no man's land in between them who's just been dropped from the front group, so expect him to get caught by the chasing group very soon. Yeah, it's looking a fast race, especially on this the straight up to the hairpin. There's a really good tailwind today, so some of the guys from the Cat 4 are saying you're doing like 150 watts, 170 watts up here, and about 30 to 35 miles an hour, so very little effort indeed. But once you come around the hairpin and you get into the headwind, they're saying it's 400 watts and you're doing 15 miles an hour, so yeah, from one extreme to another. But the E123 race is looking quite good at the moment. We'll see if group 2 can catch that guy in between, and then if they can make any headway on the lead group, and see what happens there. Right, let's get back to the racing. Well, we have a rider off the front, and at the moment he's got a gap of about 8 seconds in front of 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, so he's the one guy out in front, about 7 or 8 seconds, and 9 riders in the group chasing him. And the weather has just changed literally in the space of a few seconds. It's gone from bright sunshine to it started to rain now, so we've got a good gap of about 15-20 seconds now to the second group, and that is a group of 8, and that's starting to string out a little bit. People, yeah, they look like they might be just dropping a couple off the back of that group now, so it is really starting to stretch out. There's some of the riders are stretching their legs now. This could be an interesting race, especially if you can see behind me the rain that is coming in, and that is going to come in from behind us, and yeah, probably hit very quickly. So the first group are just coming up now towards the hairpin, and it's looked like they have caught the leader, the guy who'd gone out on his own. They've caught him back up. He's back in with the group now, so let's see where the gap is to group 2. group just going around the hairpin as these guys are coming up now, so probably 15 seconds.
You're so not my kind. I don't think I'm the same. Maybe it's me that changed.
And it's, yeah, I'm not sure if this is now hail or snow. I mean, it's Darley Moor, so it could be anything. God knows what it is up here, because we do have our own weather climate here. But here comes the chasing group, and you can see that they're swimming a bit into the headwind. Almost makes me glad to be injured today and not to be out riding in this, not gonna lie. I think I've mistimed how long this race has been going, so I was hoping to be down at the start finish to catch these guys going over the finish line, but looking at my watch I estimate there's another 6 minutes of this race left to go, so I've got 2/3 of the straight up to the hairpin to walk down and then just down to the start finish line, so I can't really get too much of a shift on because this hamstring's actually starting to, it's hurting a little bit now, so I've got to take it steady. I think I've done too much walking. I've overestimated how much I can actually do, for a simple fact my hamstring wasn't hurting and now it is. But anyway, so maybe I'll get back in time to catch these guys go off the over the finish line. But now they're just coming out onto the straight and a rider has gone off the front. He's made a big break for it here, and he has got a good gap of around, I mean, it's looking like it could be a good 7 or 8 seconds. Let's have a look. Who have we got? It's number 18. He's definitely got a gap, but is it a big enough gap that he can hold? The gap to group 2 is about the same. They're just about to come past now. They're not going to get back on. They're working hard together though. Yeah, it's too late for those to get back on with the front group now. So it's whether the brake will stick from group 1 or not, or whether he'll get brought back. But I've got a feeling that coming out of the hairpin down that back straight, that headwind going into that, I think he's going to struggle on his own, and I've got a feeling that group will catch him. Let's see if we can get to the finish line before they come over for the final lap. Yes, as suspected, that lone brake didn't work and they are all back together, but they have shelled a rider off the back a little bit by the looks of things. And the gap to group 2 is getting bigger, although there's a rider off the front of this second group who's making a little bit of a go for it. I mean, fair play to him. I don't think it's going to get him anywhere, but he's having a go. Yeah, that group is now broken up. That's broken up into at least 3 different minor groups now. There's gaps appearing in between them. Now, I haven't heard the last lap bell, and I thought I might have done then with the wind blowing this way, so maybe I am going to make it back in time for them to go over the finish for the sprint. Here's hoping. Group 1 pretty much all back together again, and I don't think it's the last lap yet.
You wanna break me? Come on and try. You wanna take me?
Well, that's going to be your top 9. Not sure about this guy. I think he's been, oh yeah, the group 2 now has been completely blown apart. There's a chasing group of 3 there, and the rest of the riders. Someone from Hoop now on the front as you're making a little bit of a go to try and bridge a gap. It's a good race, this is. Enjoying it, apart from this weather, the rain and the cold. There's a couple of riders out there without gloves on, and my God, I feel for them because my hands are freezing just walking around. There's a guy here who's just asked me if I want to ring his bell. I'm not sure if that's a euphemism or not. So answers on a postcard or just drop a comment down below. Do I need to be scared? And this is the guy here. I mean, he doesn't look too suspect, but you never know, do you, these days? I feel right dead important now, you know. It's been worth being injured last week just to do this. Never done this, never rung another man's bell before. It's quite essential, isn't it? There's a few people here laughing, I'm not sure why. I think they might have done it themselves before. Here we go. We did have 2 groups, it's now 3 groups. We're still having a bit of a go. Thank you. That was good, I enjoyed that. I think there is one more rider who needs the bell, but he's quite a way back. No. This is it. Here they come into the chicane for the last time now, a couple hundred yards, and we have a couple of riders off the front. Right, end of the E123 race with the winner Jack. How did that go for you? Because that looked at times pretty horrific weather conditions.
Well, I had this guy, my brother, little brother. I think I've regained big brother status.
All right.
Yeah, he was up the road quite a lot, so I was able to sit in and just, you know, watch everybody. It was a good cruise. We had a nice hit out. Yeah.
Yes, I mean the weather conditions changed quite a bit through that. We've had sunshine, rain, sleet.
We had a hailstorm, mate.
Yeah.
It was pretty grippy. Alex and I kept it moving in that because I didn't want to get cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was nice to finish in the sun.
How did the track feel under the wheels in that when that sleet started there?
Dropped the pressure slightly, but yeah, still really
so, 2 wins this season so far then, pretty early on in the season, so looking good for you.
It's looking good for the last 200 metres anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, hoping to carry the form, mate.
Brilliant. All right, well done, Jack. Take care. Thank you. Oh, that was a good end to an elite 1-2-3 race. It's been a good day. There is a 3-4 race which is about to take place, but unfortunately I need to head off now, so I'm not going to be able to stick around for that. So hopefully everyone in the 3-4 will stay upright. I think we've had one crash this morning in the Cat 4, but he did get back on and finish the race, although with a big gravel rash. So as I'm leaving Darley Moor, it's still windy, but the sun is shining again. It doesn't look as though there's any more rain clouds coming over, so hopefully the track might start to dry out a little bit for the Cat 3-4s, but I think the corners are still going to be a little bit greasy, a little bit damp. So right, from me, I'm heading off now to develop a variant to drop my bike off for Jimmy to have a little look at the damage caused from last week's crash, and hopefully it'll get repaired relatively quickly and not too expensively. All right, well, it's been a good day so far. See you all later.